Well, now to Denise Drysdale's heartbreaking confession. Lovingly dubbed Ding Dong by Ernie Sigley, Denise is a born entertainer with a wicked sense of humour. She's had a phenomenal career, highlighted by winning 2 gold Logies. But at the height of her success and ever since, Denise has carried a heavy burden of guilt, a burden shared by so many hard-working single mums. Georgia Main explains.
Maybe that's where the guilt starts.
Yeah. The darling of Australian TV, Denise Drysdale was willing to do almost anything for a laugh. It earned her 2 gold Logies.
The lady is Denise Drysdale.
But behind the laughs and glitz and glamour, Denise's marriage broke up when her children were 6 and 8, leaving her with the emotional and logistical challenges typical of single mothers.
The hardest thing for me was going away for work, and I used to just do these meals like for a week, and then I'd do it, and then I'd come back and they hadn't eaten anything. I don't know what they ever ate. I never found out, but I'd do exactly the same thing the next time I had to go. I'd still cook, and because it alleviated the guilt for me.
The veteran entertainer's honest confession is one many mothers can relate to.
Happy kids, that's all you want.
You know, it can be a lonely road when you first have kids, and if you're trying to balance work and being a mum.
After 3 years caring full-time for husband, football legend Jim Stynes during his battle with cancer, wife Sam came to the confronting realisation that she had become disconnected from her 2 young children. 9 months after Jim died, 8-year-old Tiernan still hadn't shed a tear.
All of a sudden he just, said, it's not fair, I hate life, it's not fair, why is my dad dead, I want my dad. And that just, heartbreaking sort of stuff.
Sam attributes an educational therapist for her renewed mindset in dealing with those ever-present parenting challenges.
Matisse would just, come into my space every morning, use all my things, start to create havoc. And she just said there's a really simple answer to that, and it's called a lock on the door.
It's no wonder mothers are feeling the pressure. The number of working mums has increased from 55% in 1991 to 65% in 2011. The average age of a child when mothers return to work after maternity leave is now 6.5 months.
There's the, I feel guilty because I haven't fed my children a balanced diet in a few days. I feel guilty because my child goes to childcare. Yeah, you just keep working.
I'm talking to you.
Yes.
Author and mother of 3, Suzie Botross, interviewed Sam and Denise for her book Break Free from Motherly Guilt.
Mums who better manage guilt are the ones that steer clear of all the myths, of all the unrealistic expectations that others and society and so forth place on them, and go, well, what's important for me?
Miss. That's the Nursing Mothers Association of Australia. I didn't get any milk, so I couldn't breastfeed. I felt like the worst woman in the world.
Susie's tips to break free from guilt include: redefine your values.
That gives mums the opportunity to actually set their own benchmarks and work out what their parenting values are.
And reprogram your thinking. Believe it or not, guilt can be good.
It also shows that I'm infallible as a parent, which is a really healthy thing. What went wrong and what can be done differently next time. If a mum's feeling really guilty about not spending enough one-on-one time with her child, is that constructive guilt? Do I need to then look at my schedule? Do I need to look at my diary?
While her children are now young adults, Ding Dong is urging mothers to cut themselves some slack.
When the kids were little, I should have just been down there playing with them, not worrying about how clean the house was.
Do you still get the guilt even though your kids are in their 30s now?
I do, because I went the opposite way of my mum. Mum was pretty demanding because she had a husband that doted on her, and when he went, well, I was supposed to be it, and being an only child. So I said to the kids, I say to them, and still do, I'm fine, I don't expect you to do anything, I don't expect you to be there Christmas Day or Mother's Day or birthdays, just ring me or whatever. So maybe when they have a problem, I think maybe if I'd have done that differently.
We're all in it together. It's about managing it. It's about being aware of it. It's about opening discussions and conversations and forums where mums can feel comfortable to have the conversation and know that they're normal.
And you can find more about that book, Break Free from Motherly Guilt, which includes Denise's story, on our website.